Kogi chupa chupa, igoi losindoti, jege jege kinoti, kewegi chigidoti, niwe kogi kunotis, Nile Sqoop chungugire chalubie. Aneno juma chingi chayo tingi maro, aneno juma chingi nywaro tingi pako, aneno juma chingi riemu tingi luongo, Nile Sqoop chungugire chalubie ire.
It's your boy Masmanas once again here in Nile Sqoop. We don't know how the thing go. Each and every time when we look fresh, remember we have another bass in the building straight at our lure. Before we bounce into that, we have a terrible artist right here, and the legend himself. Before we delve into that, shout out to our big sponsor, Global PowerPoint, in case you need power installations and stuff like that concerning power and you want to connect your power. Link up with the number scrolling on your screen or go to our description box and get the whole detail there about Global PowerPoint. Yeah, you get the best service ever in Global PowerPoint. And also as well, shout out to our big sponsor, and that is Big Yard Entertainment. In case you need quality entertainment material, you need movies, latest and old audios and videos of Allure and the entire world, you will get it right there. Zin, but that is also for you. But right here, viewers and subs, on behalf of all of us, your boy Masmanas once here. Let me introduce to you Haslah Wopajukwi.
Yeah, this is Haslah Wopajukwi. Icon himself, like.
Icon?
Icon.
When you say icon, what do you mean?
Icon. Man, we brought Allure music from nowhere to somewhere. Yeah, so that's what it means. When I started doing music here in Allure, actually, people in Allure music, okay, people in Allure here never believed in our music. So it was like, when we came in the game, we chased away actually music here, stuff like this, you know. Because during back in the day, you could find that there were no Allure artists who were doing good, stuff like this. So we started in karaoke, and then after karaoke, it was good that, you know, God gave us a hand, and, you know, with the blessings and with the talent, stuff like this. Guys like the Boss Miko teams used to come here and stay 1 month in Navy. Yeah. Guys come here, stay 1 month, and somebody comes and stays here 1 month and somebody's doing like 8 shows in 1 month around Navy town and stuff like this. And you know, the Allure people never believed that there was talent during that time. So I came in, you know, in the game, and you know, people started believing that, yeah, we have our boys who can do Allure music and stuff like this. Yeah. So I actually have to make it clear, yeah, that I'm the father of urban music in Allure. Yeah, this is me.
The father of urban music in Allure.
Icon himself, Haslah Wopajukwi. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, by that time I beg of Kecha now my boss me will be charged we can never tie ngomba Allure in chalo jaki sage.
Yeah. Yeah, because we have to be honest, like, you know, it's our major, you know, music, dingly music, but it was too much, like, too local music, but okay. Like urban music was not here. I mean, there was urban music, but of course from Central, but urban music in Allure was not there, honestly speaking. So we find like the rest of the likes of the Jackie Sar, the Salongs, they're doing mostly cultural music and stuff like this. And you know, when I came in the game, I had to do it like, you know, I came with a style, with a new genre, urban style, and you know, hip hop, you know, dancehall stuff, and you know, I started, you know, penetrating, you know, the market,
and getting the fans,
and getting the fan base, because nobody by that time really, because most of these guys were not doing, they were just doing really cultural. And when I came in, I came in with you know, hip hop, you know, dancehall, you know, zouk music, and you know, and I'm happy that, you know, God gave me this blessing, and yeah, I got the fan. Well, immediately I came into, immediately I started hitting. I made my first song, I started hitting immediately. That was Thank You God. That was my first.
It's true.
Yeah, it was a gospel hip hop, and back in the day, it was in 2009. Yeah, 2009.
So does it mean you were inspired by gospel artists or gospel stuff?
Me, actually, you know, I grew up in the ghetto, and you know, my family, like my mother, my father, you know, they are people who are so much connected with religion, and you know, they fear God so much. So though I grew up in the ghetto, at least I had this in me that I represent God and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did my first song as a gospel song because I believe that it was God who gave me this talent. So my first song should be a gospel song. That's why I came up with Thank You God and I did a song. And it was a massive hit.
I remember we used to watch that one in Rolling Star those days.
Yeah. So that's how it worked out. And
Okay. Now, you're talking about hip hop. Hip hop is not selling in Alur music.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
Hip hop, selling music, we have different tastes. You cannot tell me that people cannot sell. People can sell, but it needs polishing. What do I mean? We need to lay up a market strategy for hip hop. We have fans for hip hop. They are there. They may not be as massive, but of course I believe they are there. Because if I hit it with Thank You God, and Thank You God was a hip hop song, then it means that the fans are there. You cannot tell me the fans are not there. But just because music always is always developing and
trying to transcend from
different and then you find like back in the day when because really totally there was no urban music at all. So when I came up with the hip hop thing, it worked out. And then I kept on maintaining because most of my songs were hip hop songs, but all of them are hit songs. I made a lot of hits in Alur here, And me now, I'm not that kind of person who has to fight for positions in Alur music. I don't fight for positions.
What are you fighting for? What is your main aim and your goal?
Should I tell you something? One thing I can tell you is that I'm not in that level of positions. That number 1, number 2, number 3. No, I'm an icon. I'm an icon, and believe me, I'm an icon because what I've done in Alur here. It's big, it's massive, it's massive, it's big. I've done big collaborations with the Gift of Cardos, with the Navios. I'm still bringing big things. I have bigger collaborations being worked on in Kampala. I have big things. I'm not focusing on doing music only here in Alur, but I'm also trying to penetrate. I want to penetrate the central market. So that is I don't want to only just do. Of course, I know I'm ready. I'm an icon in Alur music. I don't need to show, I don't need to praise myself that I'm an icon. No, of course people know that. And people who know that, they know where Alur music started from. They know it. And they know who are the fathers of urban music here.
Those are people who know. What about the new generation who don't know? We also need to tell them.
Yeah, the new generation, of course, they must know that, Haslah. They should know that Haslah has been there in the game. And Haslah is the father of urban music.
What is the setback behind Haslah's music right now?
The setback?
When you look at the young artists coming, you look at the old artists like Bushi, they're still doing music. Yeah. But it feels like Haslah, there's a setback behind his music. What could that be?
There's no setback. It's just because we have been in a pandemic situation, And remember, I've done my thing. I know that like back in the days, Corona has been there like for 2 years, the pandemic. Yeah. Of course, we did also an all-star song with the boys from Paida, the artists from Paida. I did that. That was last year. Of course, no, it was not. It was 2022. It was 2020. We did a song around April. Yeah, that's when we did the song. And as I talk right now, I have projects I'm doing. Because I'm working on my Icon album 222. Yeah, of course with some big collaborations back in the city. Yeah, with some artists. I don't want to mention, but of course it will be like a surprise for people.
Yeah, talking about the album, I saw you posting on FB recently. Yeah. And you say you have already set your goal for 2022. Yeah, 2022. What are some of the goals you want to
goals is I'm working on my Icon album 222. Of course there'll be around the songs will be around 8 songs. Of course, that makes an album, 8 songs, even 6 songs.
6 songs in an
album.
An EP album.
Yeah, so what I'm focusing on at the moment is just to finish the albums and go back and also do the videos. Because music is strategizing. You need to plan well, and you need to know the right. You just need to have the right timing for it when to release them.
When you say plan well, what do you mean for some other people?
Planning well is that you don't just need to make a song and just release it. That's not how it works. Things have to be done professionally. Yeah? You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to do things professionally. Yeah. You don't just go in the studio, do the song today, you you put the producer on tension that, you know, I need my song, stuff like that. It doesn't work out, stuff like. What you have to do is just sit down with your team, strategize, know when, because you just can't just drop things like that. Hey, that no, that doesn't work out like that.
There's sometimes you need to take a demanding.
Fans can demand, but of course there's always time for that. And you have to also plan well in a way that you have to strategize, and you also have a right timing for it, when to release, because there are many people bringing music, so you also need to have a right timing for it. So maybe you can say like in a year I'm bringing 4 songs and that's it, or 3. So you must know between the 12 month, which month should I drop this song?
It's like challenge bigger when the pandemic has hit the industry. That's why you have been a bit quiet for your fans. But I think the fans are still demanding for more good vibes from you.
Yeah.
The more you keep down, the more the fans will what? You will lose your fans to other upcoming artists or the other artists which have have establishing already. Don't you think that's the case?
I'm an icon, as I told you. I can't lose my fans. They have trust in me. They know what I do. They know what I'm bringing. Gingeyu, pima betemo. Gingeyu, pima bekelu. Gingeyu ne akejale. Kewopa dukure mukeloche. Barabedo mati.
Machalo kudiweka cha.
Kudiweka ngura manumu angogi. Atemo dela gi kunavyo. Gingeyu do. Eni kuma ngoda weja dikinene ko wangi. So anati ungati mokoma adodira. But ayu de manta pare anu wopa dukiche pare larengo.
Wopa dukiche pare ngolo mati.
Wopa dukiche pare. Kepoda lenga lenga kameno giwachi January wachi ne. Kela nguru podi butu yo kuri shewe la nguru butu yo pero kene airi ko kwenyo de ke kwenyo so ke podi ya butu yo kudu kudwani ya jalen bunencha lo lenge no poda lengo kuru kora
the album
ene majobo ne wanya udano kora
the album is going to testify
awuchingo le mapol amene kuda wele mapol but ameto ne ngeyu jaluru wa ne kuri do diri tim inyangwa. So kaoni kana amedu ngoda agina wecha kecha pele pa album pa ni ai begati kelu ngati ma yenyo abe keluwe makoma no the kura from Haslah what I'm going to bring, then lemukende gino kibine now do.
So you can share with us some of the team which are working on the album,
the production or
the production. Yeah, especially the production, and because why you are going to drop the videos.
Yeah.
And the plan for the videos, then who are going to work on it.
Yeah, I am working with Gallery Films, and also Jalive. Yeah, Jalive, Gallery Films, and I'm also like with the production, of course, Andre. Yeah, Daddy Andre. Some songs, but also of course not all songs are being done
by him.
With Andre. No, also have some songs being done with Ram Pro, Paida, yeah. And also have other producers, not only Andre in Kampala, also have guys like I'm going to work with like ADD. Yeah.
They're all being
These are guys of the product, like the songs I'm doing in Kampala, I'm doing with Andre. The production with Andre, and then the production with also ADD.
Alright.
Yeah, and then back home also, of course, I respect the likes of Ram Pro in Paida. I also respect Deepan. I also have respect for Rams. Also, man, these guys are doing good. I like them. You know, they are really bringing. You know, I'm seeing the level production. I mean, the level production is good, and I'm happy with them. You know, because I can still do a production with Rams if I want. I can do it Deepan. I can go and do it Ram. As I told you, I have some songs with Ram Pro in Paida. So it's not that I'm saying that I cannot do it Deepan. Deepan is my good friend, and then Ram Pro is my good friend. Also Rams is my friend. So I have genuine respect for these guys. They're doing so good. I'm so happy. Big fight to them, man. And yeah.
Yeah, tell us all our producers, Mampalur.
Yeah.
Then talking about network and connection with Paul Haslah, we believe Nyangoni Haslah Teo connection with Paul Kecha.
Yeah.
If you say you are doing music with Daddy Andre, that's no lie. We agree to that. Because Daddy Andre has been your best friend from a long time.
Yeah. But Andre, actually Andre, I grew up with Andre, yeah. I grew up with Daddy Andre. And you know, but of course I'm a bit older than him, yeah? Because for me, when I was joining S1, Andre was in P6. Yeah. So Andre started production when he was young, and he was promising, talented, and stuff like this. And actually, used to guide me too. Yeah, and I could also listen to him. You will see most of these hit songs of mine. Most of my hit songs, most of the production was Andre who did all this, and he used to guide me well. And Haslah do this, and because I saw it in him that was really good, and I believe that I also had that belief that he will also make it one day. I'm not surprised to see Andre being one of the top producers. I want Andre one is the biggest producer in the country. Yeah, he's the biggest producer, and he's also he's a big songwriter, and also he's an artist. He's doing good. He has made massive hits in the country. He has made massive hits. Etim with my pole, hitting when you can't do it. Etim with my pole, but and get ejara way. Then so, and I follow son and everything my bed. And then still, we are still brothers. Give to Okada the quality of Kampala.
That's what I wanted to ask now. The relationship between you and Andre right now. What is the relationship like? Are you still tight like those?
Yeah, of course. This is a brother. As I told you, we grew up in the same hood. As I told you, we are brothers. We are brothers. But just of course, even me, I have my own work. I have my work back in the city. I do teach para. Then Andre, I'm going to end the studio. And I get the customers there. So we just link up. Maybe somebody go ahead and see much Haslah at your free.
With all these connections, my dear boy, Andre and the rest, back in the city and everywhere.
Yeah.
Did you ever link up? Did you ever bring any artist, me introducing them to those network permitted for Andre
like which artists?
Within
home.
Within home.
Honestly speaking. Most of the time, I'm not here. I don't come. I come around home for like short time and I go back. I have some friends, but of course, as I told you, music here in Alur, there are many things in Alur music that people don't understand, that people don't know. That what's backward in our music. There are just simple things that can be sorted out, and there are just simple things that can be done to sort them out, So things like jealousy is killing a lot of music.
Bullish.
Alloy an. Alloy an, alloy an. And let me nego down a lot of music, but alloy an. Alloy an ke ingeyu daluro wachunea. Kuri do de rigiri. In giri kuri do diri work fans le mudori nyangwa kuri do diri giri nya arema namba chela arema loyo kunya ngogi no kuri remi namba ro kunyo mi namba de no just work down remodori.
But also Haslah, do you know that when you have a name, there are always people who upcoming artists, the young artists Mapinwe, they always get a lot of attention. Do you still believe in Yangoni? The fans will be they still love you. Have you ever proved that? Like you organize a show or you have done some work and you have seen ripening a lot of fruits for you. Have you ever proved that statistically? Because
now let me give an example. Jose Chameleon. It may take a year. Or it may take some good months without producing. Does it mean when it's not, when in 6 months or 7 months he has not brought a song that the fans have gone away? No, that's not it.
His fans will remain his fans.
There are those die-hard fans, those loyal fans. I'm always like on social media. But you find when Bolo posts, fans are asking where my name Haslah, but I'm an artist who is not going to bring like 10 songs in a year. No, you don't expect that. You don't expect us to bring 10 songs in a year. No, that's not it. But I can work out 3 songs or 4 songs in a year. And when I don't bring 4 songs or 3 songs, doesn't mean that Haslah is down. No, that's not it. Okay, I've not done maybe like tracks ever since. I've not released any song since the Corona song, since the Corona song with the Onstage. Does it mean that I'm down? No, doesn't mean that I'm down. Being quiet does not mean you're down. Yeah, Ziza Bafana was almost 5 years, 6 years not doing music. He was doing it, or he was not hitting, but he was doing music.
Back,
but now he comes with the Moses song. He comes back with the collab with Palace on Peke. He's back to his
normal position.
To his normal position. It doesn't mean that when you're not doing that you're out of the game. No.
So you believe that Haslah will still defend your title? That Haslah is an icon?
I'm an icon. Because what I've done, who has done it? Okay, those who are saying that they are big in Aluru music, where we are there to chase this Acholi music here. Yeah, where we are there, we paved the way. Paving way means what Gerunguri. Yodong Leng over. Prango, if I'm to ask, those guys who said that they're big artists in Aluru music, I have to be honest. Now where we are there, when we came in the game, we chased away, we came with urban thing, I came with my urban thing. These guys started running away from Navy. Where were they to do that?
Let me ask you.
Because if they were there, because if you're saying you're big, then where were you at that time to do that?
Come out clearly. My question is only Bush Boy. My praising your Bush Boy, in terms of mentioning collab, Bush Boy has done a lot of collab with the young artists. In Chalo Haslah, what do you make of that statement? The icon.
Bush Boy, it's not bad to do collab with upcoming artists or with artists who are in our region. It's good because it always is a step forward towards music development. But and of course, as I told you, Baby Junior, that's his opinion. That's his opinion. And maybe he has seen it, or maybe he went to some artists, big artists, and he confirmed that. But to me, on my side, for my own side, and on my own perspective, I think to me, nobody, he has not approached me.
He talked on behalf of the young artists.
The young artists. Yeah. Now I have to make it point clear. You know, we have managements in music. If you want a collab with somebody, you may do collab, you may team work in Itiego management. Chalo Anatego management. So my management will sit down. Being each open way to go Chalo artists, but anke mi management para maybe contract para management para cha. Maybe ke collab moko chitimere moko. Umaki management para cha uyi. It's fine. Then I watch him I forwarding in the management.
Management, there are terms and conditions.
Give me terms conditions. But how you do a team with some okay management para maybe okay. How am I do what says maybe what your team with but depend. You in the team banga mokende. Then maybe video one maybe show me a ruagi kunyongagi the video. You are edit and then maybe in giri nango maybe ichopungo so bedongo ni ananga kwera some just terms cha maybe magikiti condition magikiti ni artist don't be take ginia ichopungo ni team that such collabs but ngona nangwa kwera maybe nango big artist kwera no, that's not it. Chalo and gida I've told you, I've always made this clear. I'm not here to my main aim is that umakwaketa Lure music up. That's my major aim. Lure music has to go, on top. Umakwak flag, we need to raise it higher. So working with our home artists, I did. To be honest, if I was bad, I wouldn't have done this collab, the All Stars with the Paida All Stars. But I still came back after doing the dealer with Navio. I did the collaboration with Navio. I've done collaboration with Gift of Cardos, Navio, and I still came back home and I did it with the All Star, with the Paida All Star, the Fight Corona song. It was a song to sensitize. Kena unia atimongo nanganda. Why did he talk about that? You would have said that because I did it with the Mirays. I did it with Miray, Kaga. The Genius Brown, Rags, and it is a project that I spearheaded. I am the one who went to these boys. I told them, man, you come, we do this. Let us sensitize, the community.
We understand now.
Yeah.
That is the point of Junior right now.
Yeah.
I understand it. It is the big artists who don't ask this, who don't want to expose young talents.
Yeah.
If you, because Gin Gibin will be here, which means the bigger artists, they don't come to these young upcoming artists.
Yeah.
I've been elevating it.
But for me, I did that.
We appreciate that, bro.
The Fight Corona project.
We appreciate that.
I came.
We need more of
Yeah,
that.
I called Kaga, Mireille, Genius Brown, Rolling Snake, all of these guys were in Fight Corona. And I paid for the audio, but the video was paid by Grace Between, because by that time, you know, we went to her and told her, you know, we have this project and we want to make the video. So she was positive as a community leader, and she was like, oh, there's no problem. I'll sponsor, yeah. But I spearheaded that.
We appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
I think that is what we need to do. The iconic artist and the big artist.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. Let's elevate these young artists, because that's the cry I'm hearing.
Yeah.
That's the cry I'm hearing.
Yeah.
The bigger artist, let me use that word, the bigger artist. Or artists magilagi berushon, madongi establishing their ground.
Yeah.
Gain be raising this talent.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of talent.
Yeah.
We have a lot of
talent, and I'm happy. I'm seeing guys like Baby Junior is doing good. That's good. You know, Astro. You know, Elton Pro. Yeah, Ellie is doing also good. And
enough guys from Paida.
Also Paida. Yeah, we have guys like Mireille, you know, Kaga, you know, Rolling Snake, and the likes of Genius Brown. These are guys, Rags, you know. These are guys who are, yeah. I mean, I'm happy when I'm seeing also like, yeah, the guys in Paida can do that, and also we have guys in Navy here can do that. I'm very happy about it, because this you know, music needs unity.
Yeah.
By the way, let me talk about something. Let me talk about unity. You know, if you're not going to be united in a lot of music, I have to be honest, the music is going to go in a slow pace. Reason being, you just watch those guys in Kampala. Chameleon has a show. Baby Cool is going to call Baby Cool, Bobby Wine, all these artists in one concert. They come support one artist, and then when also Baby Cool has a show, he calls everybody. He calls most of these artists, and they support him. So in this way, financially you grow, because each artist is being supported. Now here in Nebi, when Bushboy has a show, you can't. It's not. I've not seen this, that in Nebi, when maybe Bushboy is launching, or Lucky D or Haslah is going to launch, that many artists gather to support the artist, who's launching. I've not seen it. It is very rare.
Okay, talk of rare, because it has been happening. I'll attest to you. The recent album which was launched, the album Pajizi Karakumen album, there was a lot of artists which has performed in that part.
Okay.
Except that I did not see on the platform.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of artists who came on board, and the young artists, Rasa Longe, Jabela Python, Elton Loverboy, Astrolif, and the rest, they all came.
Okay.
And supported what the album.
So if it's being if it's started happening, then that's good.
Yeah.
But I'm talking on a perspective whereby I've not seen that so much, because I'm talking on a general perspective. Yeah. Because
you talk of being rare.
Yeah, it is too rare. It is not very common. It is not common.
So shout out to GZ 128 Logic.
Yeah, if GZ did that, then that's very good.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is like,
not for them, even as to the other time launched in 2019, even Elton's Superior Music, when he was...
Now, let me ask you something. How many big artists did they attend? Did you find Lucky D there? Or did you find Haslah or
okay, the one of GZ, Butch was there. The one
Lucky D was not there.
Butch was there. Lucky D was not there.
So when Lucky D is launching here, did you see Bushy, or did you see Bushy or Haslah there?
They cooperate, yeah. I believe they cooperate to some extent.
But what I'm trying to say, I'm not talking about, I don't need to talk about them, but what I'm trying to say is like, what I'm talking about the general perspective, whereby an artist has a show, but others come to join in to support. Yeah, I'm not saying maybe even Elton can have a show and he calls Lucky or Boshi or Haslah to come and support, or Astro, or to come and support his show, which is good, because in this way financially you grow, you know, because many artists are coming, and then people are going to come in, because Haslah has fans, Lucky D has his fans, Bushboy has his fans, Ellie has his fans, and then you find that when we all come and support the artists, you will grow financially.
I got you. If you don't understand, please go and visit the website, the channel once again and understand what Haslah is saying. But to me, literally I understand, but because of time, I may not take you through. So Haslah, we have discussed a lot of issues.
Yeah.
And we thank you for passing through Nile Sqoop. Yeah. Big up on you and your fans.
Yeah, this is a good platform. I like. I've been following Nile Sqoop, and I think you're doing something great. You're giving platform to upcoming artists, to all artists in general, and I'm happy about it because, as I told you, music is it should be it should come as a unity factor, and I'm happy for what you're doing because this is one platform whereby you find artists mapol danu ngeyu lembe team reggae music industry kame na ngogi and down the ngeyu ni ngati maybe bekelo with ma makumai and then kolembe mokugi
mabetim come and speak your mind.
You come speak your mind. That's something good, and I'm happy. I've been following Nile Sqoop, and I'm happy for you guys hosting me. You're doing really great work, and big up to your team. Shout outs to the fans, and I love my fans all. Just know that 222 Icon album is going to be dropping, and I'm working so much. I have tracks in Kampala being worked on. I also have in West Nile some tracks being worked on this side. So we shall be updating you and giving you posts about the release of the songs and stuff like this. And then just be updated. You follow us on our social media, Facebook and stuff like this. And also, we support this brother. Yeah, this is my brother here. Let's support him. Big up, he's really doing good. For somebody to get his own money to start up a project like this is not easy because we are living in a world whereby we all have responsibilities. But if a brother like this comes out and starts a project like this to promote his fellow brothers, to promote the industry, the music industry, then me personally as an icon in a lot of music, I'm very happy and I'm so thankful that he continues with it, and where the small we shall have, that's my promise. That's the promise I can give him, that the small we have, I shall be supporting him, to continue with the project and stuff like this. Yeah.
Fans hear that promise from Haslah. Straight up.
Yeah. He's a big guy, doing it, and he's big. Respect him. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for watching. I remain your boy Masmanas, Haslah Wopajukwi, and the whole team. The industry of Alur music, we have to support one another. I still remain your boy Masmanas. We'll link up again after next time when we drop out. We'll bring another artist on board. You understand? Pick up on your damn self, viewers and subs.
Yeah, cool.